I know a lot of people hate Aljamain Sterling, but guess what? He's good. He's one of the best 35s in the whole UFC, in the whole world, and maybe one of the best bantamweights of all time. I think Aljamain Sterling is bigger, faced way better competition than O'Malley, and he's the champion right now for a reason, and I think his grappling is going to be too much. That being said, Sean O'Malley could knock him out, but remember, he is the better striker. He is very loose, so I think Aljamain Sterling is the lock of the card. I don't see a way of Aljamain Sterling losing. If he go to the double leg right away, if he go to the clinch right away, he should beat O'Malley easily. Because 5 rounds, O'Malley never fought 5 rounds, never really fought a grappler.
Sean O'Malley, man, I think he's up there, one of the best strikers in you could even say UFC. He's very creative. He doesn't just throw flashy stuff. It's calculated. He's got really good distance management. He's really good at, drawing strikes out of people and countering. He's really good on the offense coming forward. He's good even on the back foot. He's good on his angles. Very, very high level stuff. But, very, very comfortable and to say that, Aljamain's strength and wrestling maybe be too much there. You can be creative, but I feel like, I'm sure Aljamain's dealt with a lot of dangerous guys off their back on the ground. I don't think he's going to make too many mistakes there. I think his control is going to be too good, and I think that's going to be a bad place to be for Sean O'Malley. So it's a clear advantage for both. So I don't feel like you're going to take too much away from Sean. I still feel like he's going to be the dangerous guy he is, even when you've got that threat of the takedown there. So he's going to be dangerous on the feet. I'm leaning towards Aljamain because I just think that wrestling and that control it's gonna eventually get there, and I think it's gonna, I'd have to lean to him.
I think Sterling's gonna win that one. I don't know. A lot of Sterling's fights are pretty close, so I think Sterling's really good at staying like this much ahead, and I think that's what he tries to do, and it's a smart way of fighting. And I think yes, I do think it's going to be a fairly close one, but I think Sterling's really good at keeping track of winning.
The reason why he was able to get these takedowns because of the cage.
Yeah.
The cage wrestling.
Yeah.
Cage wrestling, it changes the game, dude. I've been taking down people that never wrestled before off the cage too here at Fight Ready with no chance. And people are like, dude, it's tricky, it's different. So I think if Sean, I just think Sean needs to keep it in the center, but I don't think he has the ability to keep it in the center. Mm-hmm. And that's it. For that reason, I'm going Aljamain, but I still want to see the fight because I still want to fight.
But if O'Malley throws a lot of head kicks, then he will be safe in that regard. 1, 2, no more than 2 shots in a row. Then he has to step off in an angle and move around and use that gigantic octagon. If you take the fan favoritism, you take all that stuff and just break them down as martial artists, Aljamain Sterling is the better proven product. But the size, he's bigger. He's probably stronger. He's got better wrestling. He's got better grappling. I give O'Malley the edge on the feet, but as we've seen in mixed martial arts, grappling, wrestling, strength plays such a massive, vital role. My prediction in this fight, round 3, I do believe Aljamain Sterling gets on top, takes mount position, starts to rain down heavy blows. Sean turns his back, and once again, another rear naked choke.
Like Sean O'Malley's 4 inches taller, but his reach is only 1 inch advantage. You know what I mean? Because Aljamain Sterling's got those shoulders. He looks in great. I mean, I think this is a really competitive fight. I really do. I feel like there's a lot of ways that Sean O'Malley can better Aljamain Sterling. I feel like he's got to snipe though in the pockets where Aljamain Sterling's not smothering him.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is there going to be that? They're going to be few and far between those moments. You know?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a 3-2 decision for Aljamain.
You reckon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see O'Malley dropping him. I can see him catching him with something.
Yeah, I can see a lot of that happening.
Okay. I'll pick Sean O'Malley then. Where's my rainbow wig? Where did I put that? I'll pick Sean O'Malley.
All right.
Would the UFC want Sugar to win this fight? Of course. He's a massive star. If he wins this makes him even bigger. There's nothing the UFC can do Saturday night. There's nothing they do to increase his grappling capabilities against Aljo. And even if he was a good grappler, he's no Aljo. Aljo's so damn good. You guys aren't giving him enough credit. you know, I think if Sugar brings his A game, Aljo brings his A game, Aljo's going to win that fight 9 times out of 10 because of the way the rules are set up, because of the way the sport is set up. A great grappler will usually always beat a good striker if the striker is, you know, not even close to the same level of grappling. It's just the way it goes because the grappler dictates where the fight goes. There's nothing Sugar can do. And I do think Sugar's going to be champion, just not Saturday night. But if Aljo takes his eye off the prize for 1 second, which he usually doesn't, but if he does, Sugar put his lights out. And you're betting on that. I'm not going to put money on that. But I like both guys, but I just think Aljo's that damn good. I'll take Aljo for this one.
And I think a lot of people is not giving Sean O'Malley credit, especially his grappling. This guy grappled. I know it's just grappling, and I know it's just grappling, no strike, whatever. But he did submit Takanori Gomi with a guillotine. So never say never, man. You know, we really don't get to see much of his ground game, but I'm sure he can hold his own, bro. I'm sure he can hold his own. Aljamain is a beast. This guy's striking is super confusing, bro. His setups to his wrestling, from wrestling to striking to wrestling, it's almost effortless, but it'd be fun, you know. We did see Sterling get caught before, so we see what happens. I think on the feet, you gotta lean a little bit towards Sean. Just a little bit more, bro. Aljamain is a reigning defending champion for a reason, bro. You cannot disrespect him, but Aljamain, wrestling, grappling, you gotta give it to him, bro. You gotta give it to him. But we never got to ever see Sean O'Malley's grappling. So at the end of the day, bro, this is a hard on a pick, bro. I have no idea. I'm just gonna be a fan for this one.